So hello and welcome to another video, and my name is Glenn, and in this series we are looking at the last coins that were issued by Malaysia using the monarch. So what I'm talking about, they had Elizabeth II coins. So these are all Elizabeth II. This issue was issued between 1954 and 1961. And with this issue, we have the 50-cent coin that was first issued in 1954. And the previous coin, so the last issue was 1921, and that was a silver issue. But these ones are copper nickel. They seem to be fairly common because the mintage is not that low. So we do have one difference. But beforehand, here are the coins from the Strait Settlements, currency of Malaysia, and Malaya and British Borneo. You can see the style is all the same. So currency was the same system. It was just that they changed the name of the governing territory. So the major change that happened in that time was the 1 cent coin. They changed it from, so we have a 1961 square coin, and then we have a 1962 round coin. So that's major difference. Considering round coins are very common around the world, square coins are not, it was probably more logical to go for a round coin. It's probably easier to mint as well, considering the way they use planchets and all that. And the pressure on a circular disc can be spread a lot evenly than a square coin. That's just my take on the physics. And the mintage for the 1961 is 10 million. So this coin should be able to get for just a few dollars. And the 1957, 12.5 million. So curious, people are curious about these because of the square shape of the coin. So the mintage of this coin is 45 million. As you can see, this one has a lot of mint luster. And on this side we have two Chris swords. So that's in Malay, Chris swords. And you can see they have a jagged edge. So these swords will probably be a bit harder to make, especially if you want it in that wavy style. But I don't know how they actually produce these swords. So that coin should be easy to get. And then we have the 5 cent, the 10 cent, the 20 cent, and the 50 cent. They didn't issue a $1 coin because there was a banknote. And at this time period, they got rid of all silver and gold coins. A lot of countries did. Especially, I think the last ones were in the 70s. Germany, the 5 Deutschmark in 1974. And I think that was the last silver coin. Oh, no. Mexico did issue 10 and 20 pesos with silver in it, but that's a different issue. So the mintage figures for these are quite high. So we have a 1961 5 cent, and this either comes with a H, KM, or no mint mark. So the mint mark should be below the cents, and as you can see, there is no mint mark, so that has a mintage of 90 million. The Heaton mint has a mintage of 5 million, and the KN has a mintage that's included in the Heaton mint. So we're not too sure how many were produced at KN. And here, 1958 is a mintage of 10 million, which most of these coins have. So in this condition, you know, probably talking about $2 to $3. And 90 million, that's got a high light value. It's just going to be very common in uncirculated. Then we have 1957, 61 10 cent coins. So all these are pretty much worth $1, except for the 50 cent. We'll talk about those in a minute. So even 20 cents worth about $1 up into Australian flying, and then they increase in value. So the 10 cent, 1957. So there is the Heaton and the KN mint. And as you can see, this one is KN. So, and they both have a mintage of 10 million. This one's a bit toned and circulated, so it's probably about $1. This one, 1961. So no mint mark. So there's a mintage of 60 million. And then 1961 had a high mintage because the countries, they were pretty much semi-independent since the Second World War, even beforehand. But Malaysia got independence in 1963. So they just stopped issuing coins with the portrait of the Queen. And in 1967, Malaysia, Brunei and Singapore issued their own coins. Then we have the 20 cent. Yeah, quite a nice coin. I like it. I have sold uncirculated ones of these for $20. So you can get a good value for these coins. And these are lower mint than the previous denominations. So this one is 10 million. The 1961 is the only one with the higher mintage than this. But this one is in higher grade. So this seems to be a weak strike anyway. So that one's probably worth $3 or $4. Then we have the 1956. Has a mintage of 5 million, so a bit harder to get. And if we look on the other side, it's probably EF. So in this condition, you're probably talking about $5, even though it's a bit toned. So that would probably reduce the value because people like coins that are clean. And here we have 57. That's a mintage of 2.5 million. So, and the has 2 mint marks. This is a KN, and the Heaton mint has a mintage also of 2.5 million. So this is a harder coin to get. So in this condition, probably about $5 for that coin because it has a lower mintage. Then we have the 50 cent. Another thing I need to tell you is that these 5, 10 and 20 cent just milled. The 50 cent is security rated. So, but you can get coins with just the reading. So this one is 9.6 grams, 27.76 millimeters. And for the 1961, the coin you're looking for is one that's just rated without your security rating. That seems to be a mistake, and it was not supposed to have actually been minted. So if we look at these coins, we have H underneath cents. So that's Heaton. This one has no mint marks. This one has 17 million minted. So in this condition, which is quite high, probably EF to almost uncirculated, between $5 and $10. And this coin, Heaton, has a mintage of 4 million. So in this condition, you're probably talking about $5. And this coin here looks like VF as well, and has some crap. You can probably take that off. They say you shouldn't clean coins, but if you can get this off, then it looks pretty sticky. So it's probably residue from some gum or some sticky tape. So they're the same, probably about $5 each. Yeah, I like them. Nice big coins. So I hope that helps you with your Malayan coins. Now they're not as valuable as the coins from the Straits, considering the Straits are silver. But, you know, if you're collecting Malayan coins, then you need to get this series. Nice historical series. And you can get some nice high grade coins for a fraction of what you would be paying for the straight settlements. Anyway, Here's where I leave a video. I'll leave a link down below to eBay so you can check out and see if you can find some good coin values and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you. If you need some more information, leave a comment down below and I will endeavour to answer your question. Thank you and goodbye.